Hello guys, Legeis signing on. I hope you guys are feeling great. Today guys, I'm feeling awesome. It's time for us to be awesome and great together. I don't know if you noticed, we're in a little bit of a flat world here. This is just a temporary intro world, and I don't know if you also noticed I'm using my new Blue Yeti microphone, and I'm still configuring the sound on it quite a bit, so I hope it's perfect for you, but if it's not, we'll get that fixed for you. And I don't think I've used this in a recording before. I've used it in some Twitch streams, but not an actual recording. So we got a little bit of a new series for you, and it's going to be a multiplayer series, and it's going to be on one of the OmniWorld public servers. If you want to find out about their service, go to OmniWorldMC.com, and you can look up all the IPs and the servers for everything they got. We're going to be playing on the Vespa server, or Vesta server, I think it's called Vesta server. And we're going to be having some fun. We're going to be doing some time lapses and chatting away, and I'm just not going to take too much of your time, but if you want to do it, go to OmniWorldMC.com and check it out. That being said, we're going to be doing Vesta server, and it's going to be fun, and we're going to have fun, and we're going to all do fun stuff, and I hope you guys are feeling great today. I'm going to cut it here, and we're going to go to the video. Hope you guys had fun. Bye. Okay, so we're here on the server now. We're chopping some trees. We got a little island base where we're going to set up, and this island base is going to be, you know, who knows, but we're chopping it up, and we don't quite know yet. But yeah, so while we're doing this, I just wanted to take an opportunity to talk to you all about fishing. Okay, so there's a common misconception in the world of young people that outdoor sports have to be all boring, especially fishing, right? You sit there for a long time with your pole in the water. You don't necessarily catch anything. You know, there's the difference between fishing and catching. It's an old fisherman's slogan, like, you know, if you there's a big difference between fishing and catching. Oh, and also I wanted to mention, on this server there's this awesome plugin called like Tree Chopper 3. It's way better than like Tree Assist or a Tree Excavator, in my opinion, or any of the other ones I've tried out. Just throwing them out there, way better. But no, I mean, there's this common misconception: you sit there, it's boring. You know, you don't do anything, right? You sit in a boat, or you sit offshore, and you live there with your pole in the water. You got fishing all wrong. You got it all wrong. The key to fishing isn't actually fishing. I mean, catching's fun, don't get me wrong. Catching is fun. But the key to fishing is the camaraderie, the sport itself. Sitting there, relaxing, hanging out with people. I'm going to tell you what. I've gone on 3 fishing trips this year. Okay? I have only actually put my pole in the water once. I mean, it's just not necessary. To make a successful fishing trip, fishing is the least important part. I'm going to tell you one. Okay, one time we went fishing. It was cruise week in Ocean City, right? It was earlier this year. It was cruise week. We went up. It rained. It was nasty. The weather was gross. We didn't really want to fish. No one actually went fishing the whole weekend. But it was a great fishing trip because we were there with our friends, comrades, you know, buddies, hanging out. We blasted some music. We took my buddy's truck down the main drag in Ocean City. We picked up a few women. It was great, right? But yeah, oh wait, we didn't actually pick up any women, did we? We thought, I don't remember. It was a long weekend. There was no beer either. It was unsuccessful in that respect. It wasn't as successful as we intended it to be, but it was a successful weekend. I mean, we had fun. We played this card game on your phone by Ellen DeGeneres, which was weird, and we had fun, and we hung out, and we ate some awesome pizza and subs, and talked, and had a fire. No, we didn't have a fire. We had a lantern. We had a gas lantern. I don't remember exactly. It was a weird trip, but either way, yeah, I'm remembering it through rose-colored glasses, but the truth is, it was probably actually a pretty nasty trip. But the point is, fishing was the least important part of that fishing trip. It was being together with friends and relaxing out in, well, not really wilderness, but not the inner city, and we had a great time. Oh, this is really funny. So crazy. They were talking about like F4 when you're playing Minecraft, and I was like, what's F4 do? It's like, oh, and it's like they're Alt F4, and it's like, oh, Alt F4. And by the way, if you guys didn't know, Alt F4 actually closes the program you're currently in Windows. Just, yeah, I knew that though, so whatever. But you know, fishing's about, you know, hanging out with friends and people. It's not actually about catching fish. And a lot of young people nowadays don't get that. It's like it's a boring sport. I've gone fishing, not put my pole in the water, and ended up buying a keg of beer, and that's fishing. It's fishing. It's like you know, it's like when people in the Midwest go cow tipping, right? They don't actually go over and tip. Well, maybe they do, but I mean, most of the time when people say they're going cow tipping, they're not actually tipping cows. They're going out to a field with some beers and a pickup and having a good time. And maybe a cow gets tipped over. It's a possibility. But yeah, all I'm really doing in this episode is chopping down the trees, doing some prep work, collecting some resources. I do some caving later. Maybe I already did some caving. I'm really watching the video all that much. I should watch the video a little more. But yeah, that's what fishing is. I mean, it's going out with friends, maybe in a boat, maybe on land, maybe in a car, and having fun. I mean, that's all it is. It's an excuse to go hang out. So when someone invites you fishing and you're like, I don't like to fish, don't worry about it. It has nothing to do with fishing. Now, there's some serious fishermen I know who really it is about fishing, and that's kind of a weird thing, but whatever. You know, there might also be some music in this episode. I don't know if there's music in this episode. If I remembered to put music in this episode, leave me a like. You know what? If I forgot to put music in this episode, also leave me a like so I remember to do it next time. See what I did there? I just gave you two options. Either leave me a like or leave me a like. What we do to whore ourselves out for YouTube. But yeah, no, that's all I wanted to say. It was like fishing's fishing, right? You go, you have fun. It's not, you don't actually have to even cast your rod into the water. I mean, you could go and like go fishing and be the guy who goes to the pizza shop and buys the pizza, and that's fishing. Like, you caught the pizza. I mean, everyone who tells you fishing's about actually fishing is lying to you. Only like really serious fishermen actually go fishing, like the kind who like go to competitions in Florida. Like, I have a cousin who's like really good at it, and he like, I mean, he has kids now, he doesn't go anymore, but like he used to go every year to Florida and like fish off front of a tiny boat for like huge prizes. Like, but that's so different. I mean, that's a whole different story. Also, Crazy K came to my house and gave me bread. I forgot to eat the bread, and I just thought that was so funny. Take some wood. I'm giving him wood. So he's making a big tree in this server, and I was wondering if this tree chopper plugin would you know, if I chopped like an artificial tree, like something made out of wooden logs, if it would fall over. I tested it out later off camera. It apparently does not do that, but I was wondering if it would, and so I started asking it. See, I've been wondering, you know, if you and he just starts freaking out. I was like, it's just a question, I'm not actually gonna do it, I just wanted to know. But like the mere mention of that on a public server is like, ugh. Also, I really like this. This is the one server on OmniWorld where they reset everything. Ranks, economy, everything. Like, my name is solid blue on pretty much every other OmniWorld server because I'm an elder. On this one, I'm still guest status, which, you know, it really makes it feel like a fresh start. I don't remember if I lost all my stuff in this episode, but I think I lose all my stuff later. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. Also, I want to talk about my new job. So one of the reasons I didn't record for a while is I got a new job. I was having computer issues. I also had a new job, so I had less time to work on it. But I actually have a great new computer now, a computer with 980 Ti. And I actually have a video of me installing the 980 Ti, or sorry, not 980 Ti, GTX 1080. I'm sorry, I have a GTX 1080 Founders Edition, NVIDIA branded. I know I should have waited and got the super clocked one from EVGA, but I didn't, and I was impatient, and I got the NVIDIA branded Founders Edition, which honestly has been working just fine. I do want to get an upgraded screen so I can record these videos in 4K. I think it would be fun. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to record in 4K, but we'll find out. But yeah, I have a new job. I'm working for a electronics retailer here in America. Most of you probably shop there at least once or twice, but whatever. I can't talk about that because we have a social media team who says things like, monitors mentions of the company name, and then I get in trouble because I'm representing the company as an employee, blah blah blah. But you know what, whatever. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and I've been gotten this new job, and I saved up, and I got this new computer, and I'm been real happy. What else can we talk about here? I mean, we can go back to fishing. I guess oh yeah, the sheep. So this island it's the whole thing is just a tag eye, but like not the cold kind, just the normal tag eye. So it's full of sheep and wolves. So I'm like, it's Scotland. Like, I'm living in Scotland. And I basically start I don't know if I end up doing it by the end of this episode. I definitely end up doing it sometime after the episode. Basically, all I'm eating is mutton. Mutton this, mutton that. Cooked sheep. And he wanted me to murder it. Night Rage suggested I murder the dogs. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna murder the dogs. I want the puppies. Like, I'm gonna like a little army of dogs. Then Crazy K mentions he actually gave me bones, which he did. They're in the chest. I literally just forgot. It's like, oh, he's like, you did? And they're like, is that a question or a realization? I go, like, a little bit of both. Oh my gosh, it's just if you can't really tell what's going on in the video. Oh, I'm that cold. I think I got a little bit of a cold from my cousin's kid over the long weekend. In addition to everything else going on, it's about 1 a.m. I have work at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, so I am going to, as soon as I'm done recording this, I'm gonna go. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna add music to this, but if I get enough likes, the next episode will have music in it. But yeah, I hope this sound quality is way better than it previously has been. And I got Adobe Creative Cloud, the full suite. I was trying to get student pricing on it, and I couldn't figure out a way to do it. I mean, I'm sure I could if I spent enough time, but the thing is, I really needed it, and to get the good price, you have to make the 1-year commitment to the contract. So I just bit the bullet and got it. Oh yeah, and I was listening to music as I recorded all this. And the music is the music was how do I put this? It was I don't know if it was there was a cackling, a witch's cackling. I was like, is that a new thing in Minecraft, or was that from the song I was listening to? Yeah, it really freaked me out. I'm pretty sure it was just from the song I was listening to. It was just some punk rock type stuff, alternative, like Blink-182 stuff, some other bands. Yeah. I also want to get an animation sequence made for my opening. I'm hoping Survivor Man, MC Survivor Man TC would do that for me. I'm going to contact him. His channel disappeared off YouTube, though, and I'm a little concerned, and I haven't actually been able to contact him through Skype or anything since his channel disappeared, and I'm a little worried because he really did great stuff, and I'm worried if he got content ID strikes on his thing. I've also thought about this song I really like. Oh yeah, There I Died in Love and Lost all this stuff. So I think I stopped recording pretty quickly after this. Oh yeah, and then someone's having computer trouble and they ask for some advice, and then Deet like starts giving them other advice. And I'm like, no, dude, I literally work in electronics. I have to deal with people's idiocy all the time. This is a known issue. I know what the problem is. It's easy to fix. Dieter's like, no, like try doing this. Is like, that was a fix like a while ago for a different problem that no longer exists. Yeah. Whatever. I'm not worried about it. It's like, this is what I do. I talk to people who don't know how to fix things. And it's like, Creator is actually a pretty smart guy. He would have thought of the simple idiot answers. This is not right. Compatibility mode is not gonna. What did I say? Thank you for? I totally forgot. Oh, but I got doggies. Doggies. Oh yeah, and I think Vera was actually drawing some awesome artwork. I thought it was like an antler lady, like a deer lady, but apparently it was a dragon lady with antlers on. My mistake. And the dragon lady with antler decor. Of course, I could not tell that from the picture, but whatever. But no, it was really good. Vera does really good artwork on the computer. I was like, oh yeah, because he was saying it was like only happening when his laptop was plugged in. So I was like, check your power management settings, see if your plugged in status is lower than your unplugged status. And it wasn't. And I think basically the issue was thermal throttling. Okay, and the video's over, guys, so I'm just gonna cut it here, and we're gonna say be good. Check it out. Check out OmniWorldMC.com. Also, check out Legeis.com. Check out my Twitch. I'm gonna put it up in a splash on the end of the screen here, and also check out subscribe to remember to subscribe. I do take donations on the YouTube channel now through fan funding. Use code CriLisCraft at ProVisionhost to get 15% off your next order if you're interested in hosting your own server. That is where I do host my server for things. It's been really great talking to you guys. Hope you guys come again. Till next time, remember to be great. I'll remember to be awesome. We'll be great and awesome together next time. And yeah, I just really, really hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Legdom will, I'll talk about all that. I'll do a channel update episode and we'll talk about all that. Hope you guys are feeling great. I'm feeling awesome. Till next time, stay out great. All stay awesome. Goodbye.